welcome back! This is another sim building video, but no, this is not, obviously, it's Sunday, and this is not a female sim, so I'm sure you're wondering, why are we at Body Shop? What are we doing? Well, in addition to starting my new Uberhood challenge, there's something else that I've wanted to do for a while now, and I'm just gonna start doing it in March, because if I don't start doing it now, let's just be honest, I'm gonna sit and be annoyed that I'm not doing it because I really want to make these sims. So I've been obsessed with Wheel of Time for ages. I picked up the first book when I was 19 and I've read it a dozen times since then. I watched the show when it came out, and while it's not an absolute perfect copy of the books, I really enjoyed it, and it's bringing a lot of new people to Wheel of Time, and I want to make the Sims, I want to make all of the characters as Sims. That's what I want to do. I also want to build the lots, and that's what we're doing. So today we are starting off with, also there's going to be spoilers in this video, so if you have not read the Wheel of Time or watched the show, or you don't want to be spoiled, click away. Okay? You got it now? Cool. We're going to start off with Rand al'Thor, who is the Dragon Reborn. In the books, it's pretty clear early on who he is and what's going down. In the TV show, they tried to make it a little bit more modern, a little bit more interesting by not being as obvious, but as a lot of people have pointed out, by being very, giving everybody really cool, interesting things happening to them, and then Rand was just like, good friend, ally. You're like, yeah, really? And it's like, oh, actually, he's struggling with a whole bunch of stuff, and it was almost conspicuous by giving him nothing. They honestly made him stand out more. But this is not going to be a perfect, I'm not going to be doing, perfect recreations of the actors, because while they're phenomenal, I've had this series with me for a while now, and so I have my own ideas about what they look like as well. So for Rand, I first just kind of pulled up some of what I would consider the main art. There's 2 or 3 images that if you go on Google, those are the most common ones that you see of Rand. I used that as my base level, and then I started going back and refining based on how I've always kind of seen Rand. Now I have a hard time with book characters because I don't have specific faces for them. I have an outline, but it doesn't get into the detailed faces. Usually what happens is I see an actor or a model or someone along those lines, and I'm like, oh, that could be Rand, and then that person becomes them in my head. That's just how my brain works. But I also did use Yosha's nose specifically, and just a couple of other little details in order to really refine my version of Rand al'Thor. I'm not going to be playing this neighborhood. I'm already going to have too many neighborhoods, and I don't really enjoy, I might do, for giggles or something, but I've never really enjoyed having, perfect recreations of different book universes, because the story's already played out, and then I don't want to play it out in the future, because I'd rather, if I do anything, it's gonna be fan fiction, and just, no. I'm gonna have them, and they might end up in my fanhood. I don't know, that's been the only neighborhood I've been able to have that's sort of fandom oriented, which is totally chaotic, and I don't actually have it anymore, but if I were to rebuild it, yeah, I could see that happening. But I would have to have Batman and Optimus Prime would have to be married again. That would have to happen. Drew Carey would have to live with his 7 Flamingo roommates. It's a lot. My fanhood was chaotic at best, intentionally. It was mostly an excuse to download really cool sim creations from Mod the Sims at the time, and it just progressed to more and more madness. I'm pretty sure at some point Batman had 7 corgis too. I don't remember. But anyways, we're working on Rand. I did struggle a bit with what Rand are we doing here? Are we doing Farm Boy Rand? Are we doing post box Rand? What's going on? What are we doing? What's going on? And I decided to just kind of do a generalized Rand. Obviously I don't have some of the elements that would make him really, really a perfect recreation. So the tattoos, a certain wound. I know I said spoilers, but I'm still trying to be vague. Look at me go. Yeah, so I didn't kind of have those elements. Also, a bit of a crooked mouth and the eyes a little bit, that also came from Yosha, because real humans don't have perfectly symmetrical features because that's kind of creepy. And I like doing that to my Sims. I feel like it just makes them a little bit more real, but not quite. Also, I made his mouth a little bit fuller because Yosha also had quite a full mouth, and I think I always imagined Rand as having like a thin mouth, but I prefer this. Where was I? I just completely lost track. It doesn't matter. Oh, what I was doing with Rand. Yeah, so I just, in general, just kind of picked what I felt suited him. I did get a red and gold outfit, but obviously it's not the perfect outfit because people aren't making Wheel of Time Sims 2 content, which is sad. I'm sure that there's Sims 4 content. I've intentionally not looked for it because I don't want it to color anything that I do, but I might. I don't know. I'm not that strong. I might break. I'm really happy with how his nose turned out. Like, I was being very fiddly about it, but I really wanted it to be I wanted Yosha's nose because it's a good nose and it just felt very, very Rand. Just kind of be a little crooked, a little cute, a little sweet. Maybe he got in a fight with Matt messing around and I don't know. I wanted to give him kind of wispy, swoopy hair. I didn't give him curly hair because I just never imagined him as having curls. I mean, curls are great, but just my personal version of Rand would not have curls. I was looking for red shirts, and then I realized I also dropped some modern content in my game and have not noticed until just now. Hello, Fat Cat. Hi. Can I finish what I'm doing? Oh my gosh, this is also why I never have video cameras on. Alright, so thank you guys so much for joining me. Go ahead and give it a like if you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna